Welcome to Renovation Conversations, the podcast where we explore how God is rebuilding lives, restoring hope, and renewing faith. Whether you're just starting your spiritual journey or looking for inspiration to keep growing, this is the place for honest discussions, transformative stories, and practical biblical insights. Let's dive into what it means to live a life under renovation, because God's not done with us yet.
We are back again tonight. It is, the second night of teen camp.
I don't know.
It's listen, it's been a hot week. It's been a long week, but it's been a really great week. Mm-hmm. We are here with our nurse, our favorite camp nurse.
Yes.
And we only have one camp nurse, so we can't not be the favorite, right?
Well, occasionally we've had some. Yeah.
Well,
there's a close second now.
We do have a close second now, and once you're out of here, she'll be our favorite.
She likes teens. She really likes teens.
Yeah.
Teens can be challenging.
Yeah.
So we also, of course, we have Hayden over there. He always shows up because he likes to push buttons.
Hayden's tired, but he's here.
Hayden's been tired since, well, look at that gray beard. He's been tired for years.
We went on a float trip today.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun, but I am tired.
And snakes? No snakes?
No snakes. Great
the water
day.
actually was better than I was expecting
Yes.
once we went down there.
Yeah.
I was expecting, it wasn't too dark green. It was just a light green.
And the kids were phenomenal. They were phenomenal. Very respectful kids on the water.
They all said they had fun. I didn't hear anybody like, "Whoa, it was terrible." They were all like, "This is awesome."
No,
I
nice
think
short
most
float.
of them wanted to go longer, it sounded like.
Yeah.
So you guys go with the middle schoolers tomorrow.
Yeah, that'll be different. But yeah, it'll be good.
Yeah. A lot more energy.
Yes, a lot more.
So we are going to talk a little bit about camp. Let's break the ice a little bit. What's been your favorite part so far?
Which part? Well, the little kid camp is always my favorite. Always
Gotcha.
my favorite. But teen camp hits you a little different. Teen camp brings out more emotions.
Yes.
Brings you a little more out of my comfort zone. Worship is always my favorite part, and just watching how much these kids really do love the Lord.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That is definitely on display, and we get to see it in Groves there.
Yes.
So you do a lot of things, and as the nurse, you kind of see a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff that nobody else has to deal with.
I do a lot of work.
Yes, and we're thankful for that because,
We
first
are
of all, we're
very
not equipped
thankful for
or
that.
trained.
I try to love your babies the same as I would want someone to love mine. when
Right.
they're
Yes.
gone.
Yeah, well, you do a phenomenal job at
Well,
that.
thank
I'm
you.
thankful for it.
You do.
So you've been here for the whole week so far, and you go home tomorrow, right? Are you
Yeah,
going
I'm
out
going to go home a
tomorrow?
little early tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have your own little girl that's missing mama, so I fully get that. So if you were to tell someone, hey, you got to go to camp because...
Yep. Like an adult or a kid? An adult.
Let's start with a kid first, and then tell me what you say to an adult.
You're going to meet a lot of friends. It's going to get you out of your comfort zone. You're going to get a lot of freedom. Snack Shack is where you can
Pretty
get
good.
sugar wasted right before bedtime.
Yep.
I mean, you can't do that at home. I wouldn't let mine do that at home.
Right.
I think my wife is sugar wasted over there right now across the room.
Yes.
You're going to get to bond with adults that you don't think you have anything in common with. Like Pastor Tucker's sermon tonight was really good that hit me because I don't think that a lot of these teenagers, like, for example, if you know me and you've seen me worship or you see me with the little kids, I'm a little extra. I don't think the teens appreciate that as much as the kids do, as much as the little kids do.
I love it, though. I love it.
They're just too cool for it.
They're way more reserved. Yeah, they're too cool.
But like when the teens realize that you can relate to them on a different level, even though you're older than them,
Yeah,
I think
right.
that just brings about a new emotion, a new bond with them. And I've got
Yes.
to know a lot of these kids just by coming to camp and serving.
Oh, absolutely. And I think, you've been here a couple years now, so...
I was trying to talk to Hayden. I'm pretty sure that this is my 5th year.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
So she's
yeah.
been,
Renovation.
every year. So 5 years, how many... Right, 5 years?
Is
Camp,
this our
5 years?
fifth camp? Yes.
Yeah,
This
so
is
you've
the
been
fi-
for
you've
all
been
of
to
them.
all of them.
Yeah, and this is my third one,
Trooper.
fourth one that I've participated somewhat in teen camp.
That's awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And so they've gotten to know you through this process. You've watched them grow from, some of them from elementary to middle school, high school now.
I
Yeah.
know, I know.
So you're building those relationships, and they matter. They do matter because they see you. They're like, she's consistent in my life. And some of those kids don't have that. Some have that awesome in their life, but it makes a difference when we show up for them.
Summer, I'm usually chasing them down for their medicines, or I'm a safe space, or,
absolutely. And we
they just
need
want to
those.
talk to me about something.
And of course, you teach some of them
Yep.
back at the church in your class. So you get to see it all in all aspects. So if you're talking to an adult that's on the fence of, should I go serve at camp?
Oh, man. So there's no tired like camp tired. That's why I look like a hot mess. I'm usually feral by the end of the week, right along with the kids. But it's a different kind of tired. You come home and you come to camp and you expect I'm going to go to camp, I'm going to serve, and I'm just going to serve because that's what the Lord calls us to do. And then you come here and you get, every time I've come to camp, I get something.
Yes.
Yeah.
And something that I didn't expect, a relationship I didn't expect to make with somebody that I thought I had nothing in common with,
Right.
or a kid I bonded with, or a message that I've heard one of you speak, or something God spoke to me. And I always come home tired, but my heart is so full. And I never regret the end of the week being that tired and serving the whole week.
It's like the happiest
So
tired
rewarding,
you can get.
so rewarding. If you have not worked with these kids, either the little kids or the youth in any manner, I challenge every person, even if you're not a parent, to come and just do one thing. Like even back home on our Wednesdays or our Sundays, if you would just do one class, just one class a month, the Lord will open your eyes. When I started serving in children's ministry at a church before this one, before I even had my own kid.
Right.
And I was like, why are they asking me to serve? Like, I don't feel qualified to teach children. I don't even have my own children. And through teaching them, like, they just, they wreck you.
Yeah.
They wreck
And
you.
you learn so much when you
Yes.
teach. Like you
Yes.
do. We've talked about that.
Yeah.
You learn so much because you want to study, and kids ask hard questions.
They do.
Because
And
they're not
they
afraid to
know-
ask everything.
They know more than we give them credit for.
Yes.
And they're hungry. They want to
Yes.
know those things.
Yeah, it's sometimes it's scary, but that's fun. That's what grows us, I believe, as believers, teaching the kids because they ask some hard questions. So I got a question for you.
Yep.
I want to know what was going through your mind when the broken glass came out in, in the service.
I was just looking like, really, Miss
Listen,
Tina?
so
Broken glass.
It was really cool. It was
It
really,
was cool.
really cool.
It was cool.
But as that was coming out, I knew when I said we were going on a float trip, the look I got from you. And so I really was looking in the room because I wanted to see the look on your face when she goes, I'm giving you broken glass. Be careful. It's super sharp.
Why would we give these kids broken glass? I understood the lesson, though.
Oh, it was
Like, it was
awesome.
a really good lesson and a
It
really good
was.
analogy because
It
God
was.
really does use our broken parts to.
Yeah, it was really
something
cool.
good.
But I wanted to find you in the room
Oh,
because
yeah.
I'm like, I got to see the look on her face right now.
My favorite part was when your wife cut herself.
Right? There was
I was
one.
like,
Was there one
Shayna's
kid
in my
and my wife?
One
I think,
kid.
right?
Right?
And honestly,
No, there was two. There
And
was two
honestly-
kids and Shayna.
both the kids, though, it happened because they dropped theirs.
Yeah.
And it
And-
busted.
yeah.
And they picked it
tried
up.
to
And it
pick
wasn't
up.
bad cut,
No,
but it was
no.
still.
But it was, I really wanted us to find you. 'cause I'm
Justin
like,
Pettit
this
started it. He's like, what could go wrong, right?
You don't ask those questions, especially when my wife's in the room.
Yeah, that was awesome. But it was a good lesson.
It was.
very impactful. The cross is beautiful with all those broken pieces
is.
on
Absolutely.
Are we
And,
bringing that back for parents to see?
Yeah, I think so.
Phil's
It
actually
looks
going
really good.
to epoxy it, like
Yeah.
complete, like
Oh,
dip.
nice.
So it'll be kind of sealed forever. But it's going to look pretty cool.
That and the puzzle poster she made.
puzzle was cool.
Oh, that
the
was
puzzle
so
was really
cool.
awesome and way less dangerous.
Yeah, it was less dangerous. I'll agree.
But you watch them put that together because the colors didn't all line up in the. So they're like, "How's this going to make sense?" And they're like,
You're talking about the puzzle pieces?
Yeah, on the puzzle pieces.
Oh, the puzzle pieces. We were coloring puzzle pieces, and I was like, what is this?
So all the kids are like, "This doesn't make any sense. That's not even the same color." And then they're done. They're like, "Whoa!"
Oh, it like made the fingerprint.
Yeah,
It was so
they were
awesome.
blown away, and I'm like, "See, Miss Tina's pretty crafty."
I should have waited to talk about what we just talked about because Miss Tina just walked in the room. But that's okay. She'll just have to watch this podcast.
She loves being the attention.
yeah.
She's center of attention everywhere she goes.
So I know one more thing I want to ask you. How in the world did you and Daniel show up at our church?
Oh, okay. So we were at another church that we got saved at, and our pastor was leaving, and we just kept feeling the Lord calling us that we were supposed to go. I didn't want to go. My husband's like, nope, I'm pretty convinced the Lord's calling us to go. And we know some people that went to Renovation, and we went to a couple other places, and it just didn't hit. It just didn't hit.
Yeah.
That spot, I was like, it's not it, it's not it. And from the moment I came to Renovation, I knew that was home.
We're special kind of crazy.
Yeah.
It is.
It
I
is.
love it.
It is.
It's
I love it too because it is unique in so many ways.
And that's what I love. I've asked this, everybody we've sat down, I've asked the same question. It's kind of crazy because that's almost the response in some form or fashion every time. It's like we tried some places and then we walked in, that was it. And that's so
It is
cool.
the most eclectic church you can.
Yeah.
You just can't explain it. Like you just got to come check it out if you've never been there.
I
Absolutely.
fully agree because I've been in lots of churches. I've pastored a few different ones, and I'm like, the church body there is so unique, and overall so hungry and willing to serve. Obviously there's always people that could step up and do more, but we have a lot of people that do stuff. We have a lot of people that help out. A lot of people that put the church above just everyday life.
Oh yeah.
Like they're willing to sacrifice for the church, and I'm so thankful because kids are growing, and we're watching camp be different because these kids are doing that.
Yeah.
And you're one of them, and I appreciate that so much.
I did kids ministry at our last church, and I couldn't get anybody to. And here, everybody just jumps in. Everybody helps.
It's awesome.
Everybody wants to participate.
And I love that. We could always use more help, but there is a lot of help.
Yeah.
But I'm super thankful for you. I love you and your husband. You guys are, how to say it, like you're such quiet, graceful servers.
Yeah.
I love it because you don't, I don't want to sound rude to other people, but you don't require much. You just want to love and serve. And I
like
love
to be
it.
behind the scenes.
It
I'd rather
matters.
just serve.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm telling you, I love that. I love that.
Yes. It's awesome.
I love it when people are like, what do you need me to do? And then they just go and do it. And you guys do that. And your kids, in turn, love it. And your daughter, I love watching her. Like, listen, she's going to serve.
Oh,
She serves already.
If you've been to Renovation, you know Ruby.
Yes.
She's
that's
out
true.
socializing. She likes to get to church early, 30 minutes early, because she likes to walk around the sanctuary.
And she likes to
visit.
show off her outfits, like, because she
Always.
is flashy.
Always.
She's got some snaz.
I don't know where she gets that. I am not.
Daniel?
She likes to be fancy. Her dad's making her
Daniel.
bougie, I think.
Yeah,
Right?
it's Daniel.
Hopefully he gets to watch this.
Yeah.
What in the world?
In the world, as he's driving his
He likes
tractor,
to spoil
cutting
her.
hay, so.
She's a daddy's princess.
Yes.
Oh yes.
Yes, we love your family. Your family is such an inspiration to us.
Well, we love you all.
And we love having you at camp. You're awesome here. The kids just adore you. Like I know they, just it's just to see them come over to your room, even just to get their medicine. They're just happy to come see you.
Yeah.
And
Or
that's
little
what's
kids
cool.
like, go down the slide.
Yeah.
Rosalie. And then we started
Yeah.
the mom revolt at
Right.
kids camp, and we got a whole bunch of moms to go down the slide.
I love it.
It was
Yeah,
awesome.
That's cool.
And everyone survived.
Everyone
Yeah.
survived.
That's-
I did
that's-
tell them to call my husband, though, if something happened and explain.
She got wild at camp, went down the slide. It's
It
going to be okay.
happens. But
But kids just want you to be their friend. They just want to
Yep.
hang out. They just want to have fun at camp.
Yep, they want to be able to
So-
talk to you and have
I
fun.
never got to go to church camp when I was a kid.
I never went to church camp. My sister never went to church camp.
you bunch
Tina,
of
I
losers.
remember Shayna and Tara never did. Hayden was, he's leaving to Beaver over
But I
there.
often wonder, I'm like, man, how much different would my life be if I would have got the opportunity to go to church camp?
Oh, I
or
know. I hear you.
participated?
It depends.
Yeah.
Because I went to church camp and I just went through the motions. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that's why I tried to tell them today. I've done what a lot of them are doing. They're here just to be here, and they're not letting it change them. And I've done that, especially as a teen. And I hate looking back. I wish I had what a lot of these have right now.
Right.
Or I wish I would have done it. But
But when you're walking that walk as a teenager, I don't think
No.
you don't realize you're just so focused on getting older and getting out of the
trying
house
to
and
figure
living
out
your
life.
and
Yeah.
Half of them are coming for church camp romance.
Then you get our age, and then you're like,
Well,
so
I
many
did-
things I would have done
Oh,
different.
yeah. And I did encourage them to look for, a gentleman and look around the room because this is where you should be looking.
Where else would you want to
Yep.
find somebody to start
Man,
living
it's
right
been
with?
It's been a good camp.
It has been a blast, and we got a couple more days. I got a
So
wedding to
much
do
fun.
in
Yeah.
the next day or two, so I won't be here as much. But it's been fun.
Yep.
And I appreciate everything you've done to help us out and to lead and at church, all the stuff you do. So good. I'm so thankful. It's been a blessing to have you.
I love
And-
these kiddos. I love your kiddos, but they don't want to put on sunscreen. They don't want to take their meds.
So the
I gotta
ones
chase
that
them
are
down a lot.
burnt, that's not your fault.
Yeah. So if they come home burnt, just know that I asked them 40 times.
Yes. In fact, and I will testify to this, we're getting ready to leave today, and she's looking at a bunch of them like,
There is
"You
one
are-"
coming home
Yes.
with blistered, peeling skin, and I did have a conversation.
She said
I did.
before we left, "You are going to blister more," and that's it. He didn't care. So, what are you going to do?
mean, sorry.
Love them anyway.
Love them anyway.
I tried.
So, as always, we're thankful for that. We're thankful for you guys listening and hanging out with us. And we try not to make these too long because we want you to actually watch them.
And if you're curious about camp, just come.
Yes.
Just even
give it
say,
a try.
can I just come watch for one day? I promise. I promise it's so worth it.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
worth it.
Yeah.
You will not regret it.
You'll have a blast. Well, thank you for joining us, Pastor Hayden. Thank you for, once again, flipping buttons and making switches and stuff happen. And
We'll go edit, put it up.
you guys out there, you just heard it. You heard the value of being involved in church. Church camp's a great thing, but it's only a little piece of it. Every week going to church, being involved, growing together, the body working together. That's how this becomes what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Is us side by side, loving Jesus together, leaning on each other, and growing together. So get to church somewhere. We'd love to have you with us, but if not with us, somewhere, and get connected and get involved. We love you all. Have a great time.
See ya.
God is always at work in you, restoring, renewing, and rebuilding. Thanks for listening to Renovation Conversations. Like and share, and we'll see you next time.